Hi, I am an artist for fun. I am Lai. Welcome to my channel and this is my studio. How to draw anime episode 2. So for today's episode, I will be sketching Kanao Tsuyuri from Demon Slayer. I'll try not to spoil anything, but I'll give you a little detail about her. She is the wielder of the flower breathing, and she was trained personally by the Kocho sisters after she was rescued during her childhood. She is one of the important characters in the future arcs, but I won't go into details, so I will not spoil anything for those who are for those who have not yet read the manga. Now, but what is special about her? If Inosuke has a heightened sense of touch or feeling, Tanjiro has keen sense of smell, and Zenitsu has really good sense of hearing, and Genya is incorporated with a sense of taste. Kanao is given a really good sense of sight. She is very quiet and undecisive because of the trauma she endured during her childhood. But in season 1, Tanjiro fixed that for her and opened up her emotions again, and in season 3 we can see that she has expressed more emotions there. And that's a little background about her. So if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, this is a pretty new channel. Please help me out by subscribing and hitting that like button, and also turning on that notification bell. Thank you in advance. It will really help out the community to grow for this channel. Having said that, let's dive into how I will be sketching Kanao Tsuyuri. So the first process was a pencil sketch. If like me, you're still not comfortable with a direct ink sketching, you can do what I do. I first lay out with the pencil and then erase it with a kneadable eraser and then ink it with a fine liner. So for the hair, I will be blending gray, white, and then black as well. So I first laid out the reflection of light in her hair. She has a black hair, so we'll just do it slowly so that I won't be taking so much space for the black, because I want the reflection of light to be as dominant in her hair. So by the way, I'm using a natural light here. I'm in front of a window, so if the video keeps on darkening in terms of lighting, someone usually passes by. Hopefully it's not very frequent. So now I applied gray here. Now that's a darker shade of gray, so to mix the black to the gray part. And then after all is done, I will be mixing all or blending everything with water, as we have done in the previous video. And by the way, if you haven't seen that video, you can check it out in my channel, and what we sketched there is Gojo. So there I have applied water here. I'm blending everything, and I'm not yet that happy with the reflection of the light, but since it's already wet, we'll just get back to it later. Now done with the half part of the hair, now let's do the other one. So what I noticed here is that I made a better expression of hair here, so I really like that one, and probably I will use this technique in the future videos. So could you comment down below if anyone is also using that style where you try to express strands of hair. It is something new to me and I really like the result. So that's it for hair, and since we're already using black and gray, we'll go ahead and color the uniform. So a Demon Slayer uniform is usually black. So what I'm doing here is combining gray and black and white as well. But I think I also used, there you go, I also used a bluish gray here to express light reflection, because if you will notice light reflection is not just gray and black. Usually the shadows, especially on a white surface, is kind of blue. And I have observed that while looking on an ice picture, I noticed that the shadow of an ice is color blue. So that's why I used here a bluish gray. So bit by bit, slowly but surely, I'm adjusting the colors and the contrast, and later on I will also apply the water. And that's it for the uniform. She has this red ribbon here, so that's an easy coloring, that's just red. But for the butterfly pin, we will definitely enjoy this one because this is a color combination of green, pink, light green, yellow, and blue green. So that's a lot of colors, but see the combination here. So the darker blue green is at the middle and then going out to the outer portion, which is yellow. And now I forgot to put details on the butterflies. Simple mistakes like this one, of course I am going to show you guys. And if you have reached half of this video, again I am encouraging you or inviting you to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button and turn on that notification bell. And if you notice, I added the butterflies here to represent the insect Hashira. So if you have read the manga, you know what I mean. So the butterflies are a combination of blue, pink, light blue, there you go, light blue, and blue green. So now let's head on to her sword. So I colored this one with just gold, but it is so plain. Since this is metal, there should be light reflection. So just erase it like that. Since this is a color pencil, you can do that as well. As long as you haven't applied the water, you can definitely erase it. Now her sword handle is pink, so that's a light pink, and then let's apply the darker pink. And that's it for her sword. Oopsie, there's a butterfly left there on her hand. So let's finish that quickly. Now for her cape, it is just plain white, so I'll just add gray color here for the shadow. So if you notice, ripples like this on the clothing makes it a little bit more realistic. So just explore with it, add a little contrast in the edges but not as much, just to show the outline of the curvature of the ripples. And there you go. Although the color is mostly white, we will still blend this one with water. But first, let's blend it with a white color so that it will be smoother when we brush it with water. I usually color the skin tone last because, as I have mentioned in my previous video, I still have not get a good touch with the color of the skin, so I'm still practicing it. But for this one, I'm using a flesh color and a darker yellow, and then blending it with white. So same goes here, and usually the neck part has darker shading because of the shadow of the chin line. So I think the hair now is dry, so we can fix that one and apply more black here so that it's more natural looking. And now let's dig into the face. So at this point, I'm really nervous. Imagine that you're almost finished and then suddenly you mess up the face. So I definitely need to practice a little more with the skin tone, and I hope you guys join me in my journey in developing my skills. So as I have said, we're all in this together, guys. So there you go. And one thing I noticed here is that the ink from the pen, when I added the water, actually mixed with the water, and there's hint of black shadow, so I'll take note of that. And doing the eye part is purple, her eyes is purple, so I'm mixing it with a dark violet, and pink. Now guys, we can be done here, but I'm not yet satisfied. That is why I'm adding a little purple or light purple in the background. I think that will suit her well, since her eyes are purple. Now I think we're missing something here. There you go. So let's add pink in her cheek to give the face a little bit more life. And we're done. So that's Kanao Tsuyuri colored with just watercolor pencil. I hope you like this video guys, and see you on the next one. Lie out!